Premier League Leicester City vs Tottenham Hotspur prediction, team news, lineups preview. Premier League Monday Night Football makes its long-awaited return on August 19th. As Tottenham Hotspur provide Leicester City with a stern test of their top-flight credentials at the King Power Stadium. The Foxes are adjusting to life without championship-winning coach Enzo Maresca, while Spurs have top four desires to fulfill after coming so close yet so far last term. Match preview. With the Arsenal-Tottenham rivalry still as bitter as ever, a chunk of Lilywhites fans happily relinquished their hopes of watching their side play Champions League football in 2024-25 at the expense of the Gunners' title dream. As a 2-0 home loss to Manchester City in the closing stages of the campaign proved telling on two fronts. After an apoplectic Ange Postecoglou ranted and raved about supporters siding against their team, Spurs still wound up in a respectable fifth position to earn direct entry into the Europa League, but there was a palpable sense of what could have been for the North London crop. No manager had ever taken more than 25 points in their first 10 Premier League games before Postecoglou hit the 26 mark, but as injuries and inconsistency began to take its toll, Tottenham spent most of the campaign hovering on the periphery of their title-chasing rivals. Nevertheless, Postecoglou always insisted that a top-four finish was never the priority for his first campaign in charge. Rather, serious signs of progression and a praiseworthy start to pre-season saw Tottenham put all of Hearts, Queen's Park Rangers, Vissel Kobe and Team K-League to the sword. However, two defeats against two Bayern Munich sides, the latter of which featured departed top scorer Harry Kane, disrupted Spurs' summer momentum. But only one of the visitors' last 8 opening day contests in the Premier League has seen them come out on the wrong end of the scoreline, as Postecoglou prepares for season number 2 at the Tottenham helm. Monday's match will mark a maiden competitive game for Steve Cooper as Leicester head coach, after 2023-24 title-winning boss Enzo Maresca could not resist the pull of a long-term Chelsea contract. Some members of the King Power faithful became disenchanted with Maresca's style towards the end of his reign anyway, as after leading the championship back for months on end, a downturn in form plunged Leicester's automatic promotion hopes into serious jeopardy. However, the 2015-16 Premier League winners ultimately survived that late scare to pip Leeds United and Ipswich Town to the crown, finishing with 97 points on the board to jump back up to the big time at the first time of asking, before swapping Maresca with ex-Nottingham Forest boss Cooper. Like Postecoglou, the Leicester coach also oversaw a strong start to pre-season wins over Villarreal and Shrewsbury Town before 3 straight losses to Palermo, Augsburg and Lens, and the threat of a potential points deduction for alleged financial breaches is also a highly unwelcome distraction. Leicester are not expected to learn their possible punishment fate until 2025, though, and full focus now turns to Monday's reunion with Tottenham, whom they memorably demolished 4-1 at the King Power during their most recent showdown in February 2023. Team news. Tottenham boss Postecoglou has been laying down the law in pre-season, suspending midfielder Yves Bissouma for Monday's game after the Mali international recently filmed himself inhaling laughing gas. Fraser Forster-Foot and Richarlison Calf are on the touch-and-go list, but the latter has now been bumped down the pecking order by £65 million arrival Dominic Solanke, who should be in line for his full Lilywhites debut on Monday night. No Tottenham debutant since Steven Bergwijn in 2020 has netted on their first Premier League appearance for the club, while long-serving captain Son Heung-min has 13 direct involvements from 14 previous meetings with Leicester, 9 of his own and 4 assists. Sticking with the attacking theme, Leicester have already been dealt a devastating injury blow up front, as Patson Daka has undergone surgery for a serious ankle injury which he sustained in the loss to Lens and is facing a few months on the sidelines. Jamie Vardy, a tormentor of Big Six sides during his Premier League prime, is also still on the mend from a pre-season knock, while Connor Cody hamstring misses out too, and Luke Thomas will require a last-minute fitness test. With neither Daka nor Vardy available, Leicester should turn to either Tom Cannon or Steffi Mavididi to fill the void up top, while Harry Winks should be a nailed-on starter against his old club in the middle. Leicester City possible starting lineup. Hermansen, Pereira, Faze, Vestergaard, Justin, Winks, Ndidi, Sommer, Reed, Mavididi, Fatawu. Tottenham Hotspur possible starting lineup. Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Udigi, Sarr, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Madison, Son, Solanke. We say, Leicester City 0-2 Tottenham Hotspur. As Leicester are lacking two of their principal goal threats and failed to score in their last 3 matches of pre-season. Those backing a Tottenham clean sheet should be left with a smile on their face come full time. The Lilywhites were not exactly solid at the back in pre-season either, but Postecoglou's men have a taste for goals and should subject their hosts to a harsh welcome back to the Premier League. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.